Hi, Julius. You shared in the past with us things you picked up from Kobe. I'm wondering, as you're entering into this playoff and the mindset is different, what are some of the best tips that he gave you and how tough it is to win 16 games and get to the finish line?
Extremely tough. Just the attention to detail, the level of focus. I mean, everybody's going to be out there playing hard, but it's just a certain level of focus and attention to detail it takes.
Tina Cervasio.
Hi, Julius. How would you compare this team going back to training camp when you were coming off a season where you had 21 wins compared to the team that's right now embarking on this postseason after winning 41 regular season games and securing that home court for this round? How would you compare who you guys were then to who you are today?
Just a confident team. We know who we are. We know what it takes to win. And it's really just as simple as that. We've been in the fire. We got the experience as a team, and we just rely on each other. Like we said, the Big 15 all year is really that. Like, everybody brings something to the table, and we can rely on each other for that. And we feel like that's good enough to win us games.
Darrell Weitzman.
Hey Julius, I know you've known Nerlens for a while now, but what stood out most to you about just being with him, seeing him day to day on your team, and in terms of having him behind you sort of as a rim protector?
He's just a cool dude, man. Like, real laid back, chill. But I mean, he makes up for so many things for us. We're allowed to take chances and make mistakes because we know we have Nerlens back there, and he covers up for so many things for us. So his defensive presence is really special. And what he brings to our team is really special. So for me personally, I don't take it for granted at all.
Sandra Gasparo.
Hey Julius, you guys have talked about all season about how great it's been having fans back at the Garden. How are you excited to play in front of them now for the playoffs?
Extremely excited. It's going to be pretty packed in there, and we're excited about that. It'll be fun, just the energy, all that. So, we went from no fans to, a certain amount to even bigger amount now, and, I think it's perfect timing.
Steve Popper.
Julius, I know this is your first time playing in postseason, but you guys have talked about focus and stuff all year. How much has Tom told you guys about how things could be different here, the physicality or the way games are officiated?
Well, we always say first three quarters are the game, and then the fourth quarter the intensity rises, and with the playoffs the intensity is going to rise even more for the full game and fourth quarter, obviously. But it's just the intensity, man. Like, you're playing for something, competing for something. It's not one of those things where you might have a bad game or a lack of focus one game and you can make it up. Every game matters. Every possession matters. It all counts. So we want to make sure we go out there and we're focused. We're obviously going to be prepared, but just make sure our focus level is there.
Ian Begley.
Julius, obviously your numbers against the Hawks in the regular season were really, really strong. Do you lean on any of those past performances going into this series, or do you throw them out?
Don't matter, man. Like, we got game one coming up on Sunday or whatever. I just got to be prepared for whatever comes at me, whatever they throw my way. I'll be prepared for it. And it's really not about what's happened in the past. Whatever happens in the game, throughout the game, I got to, make the right plays. Be aggressive, but still make the right plays.
Mark Berman.
Hey Julius, you played 71 games, you led the NBA in minutes. How important was this to have maybe a little break here in terms of resting your body for a week? How are you enjoying that? And do you reflect on this amazing season that you've had with 71 games and having the best stats in Knicks history?
For me, this week is important. I'm doing everything as far as recovery-wise and taking care of my body to make sure that I'm as fresh as possible heading into the series. So it's obviously great to have this week to prepare and do so. And I'm trying to do the best to make sure, I'm ready for, the grind of the series or whatever it is. So it feels good. And as far as the season, I guess I'll leave that up to you guys. Leave that up to you and you, Mark, and all y'all. Y'all can praise me or whatever you want to do. I'm really just focused on this team and what I got to do to help my guys win and just lead.
This question, Brian Mahoney.
Hey, Julius, we think it was pretty good for the record.
Thank you.
Obviously it is your best season. Do you think you can even go to another level in the playoffs? Do you think it's even necessary going into this next phase of the season here?
Yeah, I definitely think I can. I definitely think I can improve. I already know how I can improve going into the playoffs. I can improve going into next year. So I definitely think I can get better for sure. And is it necessary? We'll see, but I think it will be. We've said all year. Since we've been prepping for the playoffs, and I said it earlier in the interview, like the intensity level is going to rise, the level of play, everything's going to rise. So, I'm going to have to be better. Everybody's going to have to be better if we want to accomplish what we want to accomplish. So, I'm looking forward to that as a competitor. I look forward to that, and I look forward to the challenge. All of us, we look forward to the challenge. Tibbs, everybody. So, it's just going to bring the best out of us, and that's what we should be looking forward to.
Thank you, Julius.